So let's talk about how to square a number and how to take the square root of a number. Let's say you have 5, right? And you can think of it as 5 units. If you square 5, what you're really doing is creating a square, and you're creating 25 tiny squares that are equal to each other. So 5 squares, 25. When you square something, you're taking the value and you're making it a square in terms of geometric form. Now the square root is different. The square root comes from the idea that it's the opposite of squaring. First of all, you need to know that there is a small 2 called the index. And thus, it's a square root. And you can have different indices, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But the square root that we usually use doesn't have the 2 showing as an index. We assume the square root already has a 2, but just keep that in mind. So when you take the square root of a number, it really means that you're going to take 25, see if it has a pair, 2 numbers that are alike, this time 5 times 5, which can be rewritten as 5 squared. And then the indices will go down. As you can see, the indices will go down. And then you have the square here. And 2 divided by 2 will give you 1, which you can rewrite as just 5. Not all numbers that you take the square root is going to come out this nice. But you can think of the square root of a square as a line. So when you take the square root of 25, it becomes the line again, a line of 5. Now, these are very simplistic ways of thinking about squaring and taking the square root, but hopefully this gives you a sense of moving forward in determining which one are you going to do. Are you going to be squaring a number, which means you're going to take a number and create a square, or you're going to take the square root of a number, where it means that you have a square and you're going to change it into a line.